Welcome back, Coggers. This is the same recording session. Guy and Malik have talked a bit. That was Guy's free time. What does May want to do?
All right. May is going to um, knock on Doc's door. And this is going to be kind of late at night.
Oh, I was not expecting to go. Okay, yeah, Doc opens the door.
Hey, Doc.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm all right. I just wanted to check how you're doing. I did have a specific question in mind. Well, I have a couple questions actually. Um,
Yes, okay. Doc motions for May to come in.
all right, May comes in. Um, she doesn't sit down. She's still gonna be standing. So, I this was on my mind just because I know we've talked about this before, but I've just noticed Caster calling you Pulse more often. I just wanted to check in again to see how you're feeling on that. Like, if you ever want us to call you Pulse or just to drop it completely, just let us know. But I just want to check in.
Doc was not expecting that, but it makes sense. Doc shrugs and says, "It's fine, either way. It would. I mean, it's sort of like if we all started calling you Ripple Maker."
Yeah, all right, that makes sense. I just wanted to check in. Um,
Yes, thank you.
no problem. Also, hey, do you want to talk to B4 for a little bit?
Why?
Um, I think you two could just really hit it off.
Did something happen?
Um, no. Don't you
Okay, Doc
wanna
switches to sign language. Sorry, what?
I was just gonna say, don't you wanna maybe see if you can get any more information on what you were telling us about?
Doc switches to sign language and says, "I can talk to B4. Do you need to look through my room for something?"
May laughs at that and signs, not your room.
Doc cocks their head. Um, and I think they just sign. "Can I ask what you are doing?"
You can.
And they sign, "What are you doing?"
Um, May um finger spells Dimitri and then says out loud, I'll update you later.
Okay.
Oh, the world just uploaded.
Okay.
Sorry, I have to go.
Sorry.
Shut the fuck up.
What?
Sorry.
God. Okay. Sorry. I shall see. I'm just, wow. Huh. Sorry. What? Sorry. Wow. I'm just really thrown off guard by that. Okay. I think Doc out loud. Doc like nods, and I think out loud they repeat their like usual one of like that stock phrase they have about like holy secrets and like not divulging information.
Mm-hmm.
But they do also sign. They sign. That's dangerous. I know you know that's dangerous. What are you looking for?
Just information. Just curious. I just have to think if you know, it's always being guarded like that, it must be something important. And I'll be careful.
Oh God, Christ. Okay. Okay. Doc nods at this. I think they. Well, they're going to cast like bless on May, I guess.
How long does that one last?
Jesus. Only a minute, but like. Yeah, Christ. Sorry, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. You immediately activated every paranoid bone in my body. Okay. Okay, while I'm looking through my spell list, I think Doc is also going to sign. How are you feeling about being undead?
Oh, it's fine. Oh man. How long has it been? Like, oh god, we went to, did we go to the library today?
Either like that day or yesterday.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I feel fine. I don't, I'm just my normal May.
Okay, I think Doc says out loud, "That's great. I'm glad. If you are feeling worse, let me know."
Will do.
Or just to talk.
Yeah, you'll be the first doctor I go to.
Thanks. Doc casts Bless and Sanctuary.
Hell yeah.
And then what?
I just said Doc does that. I'm allowing it.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, and then they sign. I'll go right now.
I was just
and
gonna
they
send them your way,
just open.
if that's all right.
Doc signs, okay, I can come with you.
Are you gonna like take a walk with them?
Yes.
All right, sure.
Okay. I guess we go out Doc's room.
Hooray!
Where's before?
Doc, with your enhanced perception, you can just hear where B4 is. He is around where all of the royal rooms are. He's not specifically guarding Dimitri's room, but you can hear him kind of rolling on past. So both you and May can spot him on your way to Dimitri's room, and before it's just rolling past if you would want to like catch his attention.
Yeah, Doc goes up to B4 and writes down a note that says, I want to talk with you. Can we go somewhere else?
B4 looks at you and kind of looks at May. Doesn't have pupils to follow, so does turn his entire head and looks back at you and does not print anything out, does not make any noise, but kind of just, for some reason, you can tell it's acknowledgement, and then they start rolling somewhere else, kind of expecting you to follow.
Okay. Doc does that.
Doc, have fun.
Okay, Doc. Actually, would. No, I guess May has a bird to talk to Rain if need be. So, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Just imagine you
Doc
get a call
signs-
from Rain, just like, she's fucking dead again.
Together a second time.
They got her.
Oh, God. Okay, yeah, no. Doc signs back. Good luck. Don't be stupid.
She signs, thank you.
Okay.
And maybe obviously she has brought her thieves' tools.
Okay. May, you walk down the hall. And walking down this hall, you can see names of many different people etched into doors. You see Lenora, you see Dante, you see Dahlia, and down the hall, the very farthest end, is a large door with gold going up the hinges. And on that door, it says, Dimitri. This is a normal door with a handle you can turn, nothing inherently special about it.
Well, I guess first of all, I just try the handle.
It opens.
Oh God, okay. I go inside.
You take a step inside and you realize how dark it is. It is late at night. You can tell that there is not a single window in this room. Not a sliver of moonshine is let in. What you notice first is that it smells terrible. What you notice second is that there are many dark shapes. You can tell that there is furniture in this room, but once again, it is too dark. What you can make out from the light that is from the hallway that is dripping into this room from the open door. You can tell that there is a lantern that is on just a very small table right next to the door inside this room. And you can tell that all you need to do is just turn that little lantern and it'll spark like a lighter. It's too dark to see anything without it.
Okay. It's like a holdable lantern.
Yes.
All right, May will grab it and turn it on, light it.
You hear the telling click of this lantern. There is a large bed in the center of this room. Very large, like 2 king-size beds. But that's not what's most concerning. That's not what May would notice first. On this bed is a smell. And on this bed is a being. On this bed is a sullen figure, laying on his back, hands to his sides, skin peeling off. Black hair surrounds him from his sunken face, mouth open, teeth visible, eyes swollen. He has less of a body and more of skin stretched against bone. But that is not the worst part either. In the center of this body sprouts what looks like black roots. They crawl down the form, who's pale, by the way. They reach down the bed frame, along the wall, to the ceiling, and you realize the smell you are smelling is rot. May, you are looking at a corpse.
Oh, it's Jesus. So it's not. There's no breathing or.
You want to get closer to it?
Not particularly.
Give it a little once over.
I assume I don't see it like, its chest moving and breathing.
The chest area of this figure is completely this black root. And you can tell that there's not an ounce of life in what you are looking at.
Yeah. Jesus. Okay. Am I able to tell anything about this person? Like gender, I don't know, race?
Male, elf, looks like Dahlia.
Got it. Oh. And there's no way to determine a kind of like age, I guess.
What is not skin stretched against bone is wrinkles.
Huh. Okay. Okay. I'm going to cautiously approach. I want to try to inspect the roots and like his chest and stuff.
Okay. You approach. The smell gets worse. You inspect the roots. They're like black roots to a tree. As if the seed was where his heart was meant to be. And they're very strong and spindly. And they go up the wall, they go down the bed. Almost as if like keeping this body to the bed. And as you get closer and you look at this body, its mouth is agape. Its teeth are visible, its eyes are swollen. Its nose has kind of caved in on itself. It is dead.
I guess I don't know how May would know this, but do the roots look like an alive tree? Like, yeah, just roots on a tree that would be alive?
I think that because of how black they are, there's no way to tell. It just looks very thick, very strong, but I wouldn't say that they seem lively.
Okay. All right. Well, anything else in this room? Any cabinets to check? Drawers?
I do believe that there would be I think that there would be cabinets. I think that there would be drawers, but I don't think that there would be anything to indicate any personality. By that I mean there's no notes, no personal belongings. It's empty, as if no one's lived there ever.
And the state of the room, other than like roots and shit, is like it's like tidy, I guess.
Give me an investigation.
Okay. All right. Is that cocked?
It is cocked.
What
That's
the fuck?
also cocked. Can you just roll dice like a person?
I'm sorry. Okay. Investigation 11.
11. Okay. I probably shouldn't give you this, but I'm going to anyway.
Hooray.
If you rolled above a 10, I'll let it happen. Only thing you can really gather about this room, like, there is not a lot of personal belongings. There is not even like cobwebs. It's as if this is like a sterile environment, despite the rot. There's no flies, but you can kind of examine around the entire room. And I think the only thing that you would be able to make out, which I don't know if May or even Val would be able to piece together this, but she can see on the floor. She can see on the floor very lightly footprints kind of covered in ash, as if they are kind of, as if someone with like ashy feet kind of stepped in here and left a print that's stained the floorboards. They are these like large lizard feet, a bit like Yukio's. And there's just one near the doorway. There's one around the middle of the room. There's one next to Dimitri's bed. And they're kind of smeared. And that's all you can really make out from that. I don't know. I doubt that May would gather anything from that, but that's what she sees.
Okay, and the footprint that's near the bed, is that like going somewhere, or like, I don't know, is it like facing the bed, or like a side end table or something?
It is facing the bed.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Damn. I do have an idea for something, but
Yes?
I don't know if I should do it. I'm thinking about... Sorry, it's just May's done this before. I think maybe she might see this and like wanna be safe and cut off his head. But I also think maybe I should probably leave the scene without a trace. I just ooh.
Don't do that.
Sorry,
May.
I just Debbie Ryan.
Yeah,
George.
you can't.
Doc had one request. Don't be stupid, please.
You can surely make an exception for your track record of decapitating your fucking hits with this.
It's not even like May's gonna do this on every single person she kills. It's just in my head, with people who are immortal and able to be revived, it feels more conclusive.
Yeah,
yes, but surely you can make an exception for the body that's growing roots.
I don't judge. If you want to grow roots, you can grow roots.
For the man who no longer has a nose.
And this is the last we see of May because she cuts off his head and Vagabond eats her.
Yeah, and she's all alone.
Well, if
and Rain's gonna have to tell Doc that they killed his wife again.
I'm gonna say I will, if you genuinely think that that's what May would do, I will give you a hefty con check to see if she can stomach it, and then I will let you.
Okay, yeah, I'm really trying to think if May would do it, because I do have extra knowledge Val does that May does not. So I just...
Well, because we know the cursed blood can kill immortal people. I think it's just a toss-up of would Vagabond pay special attention to her hubby?
Okay. Okay. I am going to... I'm gonna, take, my shirt and, rub everything I've touched down. Make sure my
Okay.
little paw prints aren't anywhere in here. And maybe check, the ash on the floor and make sure I haven't left any footprints.
Okay.
And I'm gonna set the lantern back where it was when I picked it up. Not gonna turn it off yet,
Okay.
but I think it makes sense that May has brought her weapons.
Okay.
I'm going to take specifically the Vash blood infused dagger and attempt to cut his head off.
Give me, and I should. Okay. It smells so god awful in here that being that close and then committing horrible gore is going to be awful. I know, how bad is Maze Con?
A -2.
-2. Okay. This is a DC 16 con roll,
Oh boy. Okay.
and I will let you do it.
Is it a roll or is it just a normal check or a saving throw?
Oh.
I know I'm the DM, I don't know the difference.
Well, I would say it was probably a saving roll. Maybe? I don't know.
I would say so.
Yeah, because saving throws are usually in response to avoid a thing that will happen to you.
Yeah. Checks are usually with skills.
Yeah, I'm not really using a skill.
Yeah. A check is to do something. A saving throw is to resist. Yeah. Okay, then you have 1d4.
Oh yeah.
To add to that.
Oh great! Oh thank God.
Hey, it can make a difference.
It can. It will. Hopefully, maybe. Let's roll like shit.
All right, here we go.
Being so careful to not make a trace, and then you cut off his whole head.
Well, they won't know it was me, is the point.
Whatever.
Okay,
nope.
Well, that was a 6 in total.
Okay. 6 in total. You get over there. You hold your blade to his throat, and you feel your stomach lurch as you just very gently press on him, and almost as if it's been so much time since this body has been interrupted at all that even the most gentle touch of it kind of makes an air bubble burst, and this just awful smell returns, almost coming through the mouth. And May, your stomach lurches. Where do you want to vomit?
Oh god damn it. Okay. Just I guess in the fucking turn away from the bed and
just on the floor?
I assume I don't have time to run to the bathroom.
Absolutely not.
Even just outside the door?
Absolutely not.
No,
okay.
Yeah, I just turn away from the bed and just onto the floor.
Yeah, this smell is you have been near death before. I will say you have never been around decay. Yes, you have seen Claude sort of decompose rapidly. That was different. This is like milk in the sun. This is some god awful shit that your body is having a immediate reaction to. You vomit onto the floor, clutching your knife, immediately almost like dizzy from the smell.
Ugh. Shit. Well, I don't know what to do with that. Yeah, not gonna try again. I might just fucking leave my vomit there. Sorry, Dimitri. Can't make this room smell any worse, I guess. Okay, yeah. I take the end of my shirt and I use it to turn off the lamp. And I also use my do that as well to close the door.
Okay.
And I guess I I don't know exactly where Doc and B4 went, but I just go back to Doc's room and wait
Okay.
there.
Doc, you don't have to give me specifics because I know Doc is very smart. What do you think Doc would use as material to kind of distract before or talk about?
Okay. Doc actually, went to their own room and then, took out books on robotics, and then, had B4 lead them to a nearby side room and, basically was just having a whole conversation about, okay, so just checking in the future, is this how your mechanics work here? I saw the inside of your the whole system. Is this how this works? Because it would be useful to know if how B4 works in case they ever break again.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I do think that would give you some beneficial information. Knowing that this conversation has taken place, I'll keep in mind in the future that Doc would know those things. But yeah, after a while, once again with your perceptive, do you think that Doc would be trying to redirect her hearing to where May is at all to keep tabs on her?
Doc just hears bleh.
I do think Doc is trying to I don't think Doc is keeping it constantly, but whenever they are waiting for B4 to print out a response, if they do, then they would just kind of, as they're waiting for those kind of printed responses, would redirect to where May is just to make sure she didn't die or something.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna say the way. Yeah, I'll let you decide. So the ways that you and Castor can kind of keep tabs on people is either through their breathing patterns, where through the magical properties of this, you can just tell who it is, and some people breathe certain ways, or through their heartbeats.
Like the Superman heartbeat.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you can roll luck to see if you heard May. You can also decide if a high roll, aka lucky, is that you've heard her or that you did not hear her.
Val, why don't you decide this one? Do you think high or low roll is Doc heard May vomit?
I think a high roll.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. DC 12.
11.
Cool.
Oh. Yeah, didn't hear it. Yeah, because of how quick vomiting happens, I do believe that it would be quite the chance if Doc tuned in at that exact moment. But yeah, so you don't hear that, but I do think, just from hearing her breathing, hearing her heartbeat, you can tell that she's okay. And then after a while, you can hear her go to your room. You can hear her breathing's a bit more labored, but she's still okay.
Yeah.
And you can hear your door close, and you can say goodbye to B4 and return to your room.
Okay, yeah. Doc does that. And yeah, they sign, they thank B4 for the information. They feel a little bit more prepared for that. And yeah, they go back to their room, where I guess May is waiting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Doc, you walk into your room, and how do we think May is posted up in Doc's room right now?
I like to imagine her sitting on Doc's bed or chair, like the fucking MS Paint drawing.
Okay.
Nice.
Hi, Doc.
Hello. So Doc signs, "You look fine. Did anything happen?"
No. I think it went as well as it could have. Let's gather Guy and Nico to debrief.
Doc says, "Okay," out loud, and absolutely. Oh, Jordan, that's a good point.
Is Doc gonna roll
deception
insight?
check.
Yeah.
Haley, can
Sorry.
I request that this is a DC for Doc? The DC for this is 1.
I will say you can do it however you want. In standard D&D, it's a insight check versus deception or a persuasion check.
Right. It's a contest.
That is what I was going to do. I was going to ask if Doc would be trying to investigate this, because then she can use her investigator. But yeah, do you think Doc would doubt May and specifically be investigating this, or do you want this to be an insight check?
Okay, why don't you tell me what this is? Doc is trying to make sure that May is okay. So I'm not sure if they're investigating lies, but they are just investigating May did something really dangerous just now.
Okay. I do think that after knowing May for 10 months by now, Doc would be able to tell that she is prone to lies. So I would say I think that is investigation, if she's truly trying to figure out if she's okay.
Yeah, okay.
And that's going to be against May's deception.
Awesome.
So both of you roll.
Deception is charisma, isn't it?
It is.
God
Correct.
Yeah.
Shouldn't
How
have
much
said
charisma
it.
does May have?
+4.
+4 charisma and +4 intelligence for Doc.
Oh shit.
Yeah, okay. Ooh, okay. I rolled a 10 + 4.
All right.
14.
All right. I rolled a 21 in total.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Doc, May seems perfectly fine. You're kind of curious as to what was perfectly fine about the Dimitri room, but hey, no reason for suspicion.
Yeah, shoot. Okay. I don't think... I think Doc's assumption here is that Dimitri was not in there. Because, yeah, I think that's truly what it is. is that their immediate assumption is, okay, well, if May says it's fine, that probably means she, like, found a paper or something, but he simply wasn't present, because otherwise that wouldn't be fine.
Yeah. Okay. We can just say, like, you systematically, you knock on Guy's door, you knock on Miko's door.
Come into my room.
Unless May, what?
I say, come into my room.
She says, come into her room. And Guy and Miko, you have, I'm not even gonna be like, dude, you go? Yeah, you go. You don't got shit going on. Yeah, okay, so you all go into May's room.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, May. What did you do?
Doc holds up a finger and says, use, sign, or write it down.
Yeah, May like puts a paw to her chin and looks up thoughtfully at the ceiling, and then pulls out the notebook that we have. Y'all remember that notebook that?
Yeah, the shared notebook
Yeah.
that you wrote.
Oh,
If you
God.
read this, you're gay in it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing we've ever written in it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, I'm just going to assume that you're writing all of this down. You guys can voice act like normal if you would like.
Okay.
I'm just imagining that that's expressed through, like, facial expressions and hand movements.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, May takes it out and just starts writing.
Who has the other copy right now? Is it still Guy, or would Guy have handed that off to Vash again?
Oh, it's probably still Guy.
Yeah, that'd be funny if Bash just suddenly opens it and reads all the shit I'm saying in
Oh
here.
God.
Crazy
Yeah,
shit.
no, Guy still has
He
it.
just opens it to like, oh, time for the weekly check-in, and then like opens it and is like, oh, they
Dimitri's
finally
room.
wrote something in it, and it just says Dimitri is dead.
Dimitri is dead. We saw his body. It's the whole thing. He's rotting in his
and
stupid
then
little
just like
room.
around May's handwriting where she wrote, I saw Dimitri's dead body, there's just like several different like, handwriting that just says, what? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, yeah. So I went to Dimitri's room, and I'm pretty sure I saw his body.
I want to ask, is there a lingering smell on me right now?
Oh God.
Oh god.
Give me luck, May.
Alright, okay, alright.
If not the extensive rot, maybe some vomit. I don't know. Just some fucking thing.
She's a little smelly.
Ooh.
Alright, 18.
18. Yeah, nothing. She's perfectly normal.
You know what? I asked and I got
She
answered.
sprayed on some perfume.
She did not. Anyway.
Yeah.
She looks up expectantly.
Miko, should we be responding in writing or sign?
Haley said we can just talk it out like we're
Sure. All right.
writing this.
Yeah, just assume we're all writing this.
You guys are allowed to, like, interrupt each other and do shit that wouldn't, like, they wouldn't be able to do writing, because this might be a conversation that needs input, and I don't want to restrict you to, like, one at a time. So yeah, just act like it's a conversation,
Okay.
but you are writing it down.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Miko
all right,
asks,
all right,
where?
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 In his room.
Yeah. Okay. My first question. May,
Mm-hmm.
why would you do that?
Because there must be something good in there, right? Some juicy info.
Oh, was it good?
It was. I don't know many people would qualify it as good.
Well, considering May wasn't terribly killed, I guess, could be worse.
Yeah.
May, you did get more information than we had previously, so
Yeah, it was
I'd say
informational.
that is good.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
second
sure
question.
he was? Yeah, gotta go.
My second question, it's more of a less of a question, more of a statement. You gotta elaborate more on what that means.
Okay, yeah. So I'm pretty sure it was him. Didn't see a name tag, but you know, his body was on his bed, just lying there, not breathing, not, you know, not doing anything. Um, it was pretty bad. I don't recommend going in there if you have a weak stomach.
Well, you don't know for sure if it was him. I've seen a picture of Dimitri. I know what he looks like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if he would look the same as the picture, but yeah, his skin was like coming off and like stretched like tight. Um,
Oh, good.
he was a wrinkly fuck though. Um, uh, okay, and sorry, let me get to it. The main thing I think is there was like black tree roots coming out of his chest, and she like gestures to her chest, like imitating stuff coming out of it. And they were like going all over the room, like I don't know, keeping him there or something.
You told us he was a wrinkly fuck before this?
Sorry, I was gonna get
No,
there.
no, it's good to know. He's probably unidentifiable in that case. You said tree
It
roots?
was like black, like pure black tree roots. Um,
Do you think that has anything to do with our little tree?
um,
There's
I don't know. It's possible, I guess, but to me, it. Oh wait, actually, has May ever actually seen Vash demonstrate the rot?
She
Yeah.
definitely knows about it.
Or
I can't
no.
remember
I don't know
why.
if she saw it though, right?
She's never seen it because she wasn't there when he rotted that mushroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Right,
hasn't seen
'cause
him do rot. She's seen
was
him
with
do
Wayne.
a second wind, and where he kind of used the immortal blood a little bit in a second wind when we were fighting stuff.
I'm thinking because I
but
know
not the rot itself.
I know something that happened is that at one point Miko was the only one that did not know
Yeah.
that.
Rain explained to her
Yeah,
that
that's what
Vash
it
was
was.
fucked up.
That's what it is.
Um,
But she didn't see
But
it.
she hasn't actually seen it.
yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
I think Miko would say here that the God of Nothing has no idea where Dimitri is. Unless it's actively lying, there's no way it could be related.
I mean, I think it could still be, you know, telling the truth, but somehow related, and it just doesn't know. I don't know. I mean, there's lots of trees, I guess, but yeah, it wasn't like a tree. It was just roots coming out of it.
It's probably more likely somehow related to the rot. Maybe the magic's manifesting in a weird way. But I don't think. I think that a connection with the God of Nothing isn't impossible, but I think that there might be a more likely explanation.
Yeah. I did want to like, you know, make sure he was dead. I didn't get an exact chance to. He looked pretty dead though.
If he was. Okay, you know what? Never mind. I can't say anything. I look like I'm not dead, but I am. So maybe he's the opposite. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't fucking know what's going on.
Okay, so he looks like he's been dead like for a long time.
I don't know if I can say that either, just because, when I killed Claude and, oh god, what was her name?
Venus.
Venus.
Yeah, that was right.
They, instantly shriveled up and looked like they had been dead for a long time, but technically only milliseconds. So, I don't know. But it looks like, standardly, he has been dead for a while.
When these people kept alive by Vagabond die, it does seem like, for the most part, their age catches up on them, possibly, or whatever life force is taken away with Vagabond.
When Claude and Venus died, and they rapidly decomposed, I guess, did they seem were they more further into decomposition than Dimitri was when you saw him now, or not?
DM. She muted. She said, I ain't answering that.
I would assume.
Sorry, I thought that you just said yup, and I was like, oh, okay, she got it.
No, I said DM.
Oh yeah, Claude, they like shriveled up. This was like a body.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Claude and Venus became raisins. He's still visibly a guy.
Gross. Anyway,
Sorry.
no, I needed to know. I asked and I needed to know. It's just gross.
And I just also want to say I didn't find anything else around the room. I did see footprints.
So,
I don't know what that was about. Did see footprints though.
Just footprints?
Like probably a lizard folk footprints.
Were they big or small?
DM, I assume they're just kind of like
Big.
Okay, they're big.
Ugh.
What?
This probably fucking Kane.
Oh. Oh god.
Stole his necklace.
when he took the amulet.
Oh.
So here's my questions. Or well, I guess once again, less questions and more statements. This Dimitri is super gross and dead and nasty, right? We know he's interacted with Dahlia recently.
Yeah.
He's also interacted with Mina.
And still suppressing the bonsai?
He also, I think he can, talk to people, telepathically or something.
If Dimitri was dead and his soul
Sing
was
over
in the
that.
astral plane, then the God of Nothing would know.
Yeah.
So something else happened to him. His body is fully dead, I assume, because Cain took the amulet, but either before or after that, his spirit could be alive somewhere else.
Yeah,
I am hoping for all of our sakes that he is actually dead in there and that he's not just playing dead, because that would be awful and creepy and bad.
He's a really good actor.
Yeah. Cool. Well, May, that was a very dangerous decision,
Thank you.
but I'm glad that you're safe. Don't fucking thank me. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, I don't know what to do about that now, because that was kind of our whole mission Maybe. Oh God.
What?
Sorry.
What?
This is not. This is just an idea that popped in my head. I don't think it'll go anywhere because I don't think he actually knows anything. But one thing we technically could, and she does like 7 air quotes, do is raise undead and talk to Kane about what he saw.
I did
But-
think about that.
I honestly don't think that would really give us much. He probably just went in there, swiped it, and left. I don't know.
That was a long time ago, though. Maybe the room would have been in a different state then.
Maybe.
I want to do that.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Are you?
Do you
Because-
want to
don't
be
PC your
there?
mind?
Well, that specific night, Dimitri did say some stuff to Mina. I want to know what state he was in when that happened.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Out of character, out of character, I'm just double checking. This is the first time we've heard a guy be like, yeah, and Dimitri talked to Mina, by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
this
is.
is.
Oh.
Yeah, right. Okay, yeah, just double checking.
It is. Right. Okay. Are you gonna be okay doing that? And she's talking to Guy here?
Is his audio picking up?
Nope.
Oh no.
Okay.
No.
Still no.
Still no.
Mm-mm.
Everything's stupid.
Oh. Hello.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Hello.
What was the
Yeah,
last-
he tried to say that he tried to say something about it earlier, but got interrupted, and then his audio just stopped working.
Oh,
so
Oh,
Goddamn. Anyway. Miko asked if Guy was going to be okay interrogating Kane.
Guy shrugs.
I want to be there too.
Yeah,
Same.
you know, I want him to know. I want him to know that he was a shit father. So,
Okay.
but we can do that after we get the information.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, alright, okay. Yeah, first priority is getting the information. If anything keeps us from that, that's bad and we need the information first. I'm a little bit concerned about what happens after that, but I'm just gonna let that go because I don't care that much.
Well, you don't have to worry about us killing him again.
No, I guess not.
Yeah, if he gets too annoying, we can just send his ass back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
it?
I do want to know.
Okay. I'm guessing we would all just do it together then, since I need to be there anyway.
I mean,
Yes.
Doc, you don't have to be there if you don't want to.
I feel
I can
better
cast
having
Zone of
Doc
Truth.
there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Zone of Truth.
That's cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe this is a wild suggestion, but
What is it?
I. Speaking of raise undead, I don't suppose it would be worth it to try that on Dimitri.
May that's
And
a
hope he
create.
doesn't kill us.
That's a
He
bad
can't-
one.
He can't do shit.
I mean, Guy can do shit.
Guys,
I could kill all 3 of you right now.
Okay.
Actually, probably not. Doc.
Guy
Casper
could
would stop me.
kill us.
Guy is a bit
Guy
of a
could
anomaly.
kill.
Fucking don't be too happy about
It
that.
sounds like
Excuse me?
Dimitri. It sounds like Dimitri is more of an anomaly.
But I'm just like, if we just summon him like with a weak ass spell like that, like, you know, he can't do anything.
I'm not opposed to the idea if we're careful about it. I just don't know how careful we can be while still doing it.
Just summon him in a big metal box. I don't know. Well, actually, Ghost could probably walk through that. I don't know.
Yeah, May.
Big. We could have like some wards or something.
I'll be honest,
Unless
wards
we
just make me
have-
nauseous.
You're also a different
They
kind of
also
ghost.
they also might make the rest of you nauseous.
Oh,
Oh.
God.
Unless we have a way of guaranteeing that Dimitri could not do anything, let's leave that as plan B
Yeah,
or
we can put a pin in
Z.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. It's not an awful idea. It's just scary.
For me, it's a little closer to like plan Q, but yeah, sure, plan B.
I was thinking like plan M, but
Alright.
And it's not that bad.
M's right in the middle.
it's true.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're not going to do that. We should ask Kane for information.
Mm-hmm.
We should.
Oh, and since we're both ghosts, I can punch him in the face
Oh!
if he doesn't.
I think if you don't do that before the end of the conversation, that's how it should end.
I will let you
Oh,
get
May?
one punch in
style.
before I dispel the spell, okay? You get
Alright.
one.
Depending on how fast you are.
Yeah, I was about to say, you want to see if I can get in too?
Yeah.
If you get in two, that's not my problem. I also feel like Vash should know this information, but I'm worried about how to deliver it. Maybe we
Let's
should.
just go hand him this one of these books.
Yeah, I was thinking just having some of this information concisely written there and just giving it to him would be fine.
Even the part where we talk at length about punching Kane.
I'm okay. Out of character,
Yes.
I feel like. Out
Yes.
of character, I feel like this conversation is like maybe partly written, partly signed. So we can just, I guess we can just decide what would feel most natural to be written down and what would feel most natural to be signed.
Good point. Yeah. I feel like the first parts were written down and then we decided it'd just be easier to sign.
All right. So cool. Hopefully Vash takes that information in a way that doesn't blow him up.
Yeah.
You said, Guy, that Dimitri talked to Mina. We kind of glossed over that. Do you want to elaborate?
Yeah. Let me remember what specifically it was. It was after the whole stuff went down with the and guy kind of crosses his finger over his neck. And she said she heard his voice in her head. And it said,
I'm Dimitri Vidro.
yeah, I said, I'm Dimitri Vidro. And it said,
And I
don't
went to
go.
Juilliard.
Well, okay, this was actually pretty relevant. He did say, don't go into his room.
Oh,
So, I already broke that one.
sorry.
Bury them by the tree and let no one know. So that, we did half of that.
She also fucked that one up.
Yeah.
This is May's first time knowing about that, right?
Oh, but about them being buried next to the
Yeah.
tree, right?
May and Doc have no idea what them means. Miko's the only one who knows.
I think Doc knows
Doc
because Yukio
knows.
said.
Yukio told him.
Right!
God.
Oh, right. I forgot.
May doesn't know.
May's the
Okay.
only one who doesn't know.
Hold on.
That's not about to elaborate.
Rewind. God.
Does May want to ask, or is she gonna leave that alone?
So what was it that you said? What did she
Bury
say?
them underneath the tree.
That Dimitri told her to bury them underneath the tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's them?
Haha. You're looking at him.
Oh, you go by they them now.
No.
Dimitri
Me
wouldn't
and
know
all.
that.
Well, yeah. Maybe Dimitri's real inclusive. Doesn't ever assume. Anyway, no, myself and also Val.
Oh. Do we know what tree that is?
We sure do.
Oh.
It's
If you ever want to visit us,
You got the address?
yeah, just
you
right outside.
you know the garden,
Oh.
the big tree in the corner of the garden. I haven't been doing anything over there, so it's relatively intact.
Huh. Eh. Hmm.
Doc, yeah, I think Doc is also gonna like write down and ask, do you have an idea why Dimitri would take an interest in where you were buried?
I kind of just assumed that it was just like get rid of the casualties.
Seems pretty specific.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea.
Maybe he's just a big tree guy, I guess. He's got trees growing out of him. He's got trees.
Dimitri.
It's got trees.
Putting gods in trees.
Putting gods in trees,
kind of.
putting guys under trees. Do you... Sorry, I'm just a little off topic.
What is it?
You... Okay, so you knew.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there any, like, plan for doing anything about that? I don't know what the protocol is, I'm just curious.
Well, anything about the tree in the garden?
Yeah.
It's not going anywhere.
Well, not the tree specifically, but the people there.
Well, one of them's here. So.
Yeah. Do you have an opinion, Guy? Do you want to, like, a tombstone?
Hmm.
I don't know. I'm just... Sorry.
We can talk about it later.
Yeah, sorry, okay. We can keep talking about Dimitri.
My concern is just that I don't know what would be too obvious, that because obviously Dimitri had a vested interest in making sure nobody knew. So anything like that might be a bit too obvious that somebody now knows.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where my concern comes from. But anyway.
Yeah, that's a later thing.
I'm thinking if anything is special about that tree, I don't think I've ever cast detect magic on it or even identify. I might do that, and if I find something, I'll let you guys know.
Yeah. There was something we mentioned Doc talking to the bonsai about. I don't remember what that was. Do you?
The god killers.
Right.
Right.
Okay. I think maybe, I don't know, if Doc, also you want to ask if like the bonsai can like sense the tree or something out there? If there's some kind of connection? I don't know.
Yeah, I may going into the room changed how the bonsai is able to perceive it. If anything's changed there, they would probably let you know, or you could ask. But I also wouldn't expect much.
Oh yeah, we probably should update it on actually Dimitri is already dead.
I'm worried about that because I'm worried about that. I don't want them to feel like they don't have to keep us around anymore.
I mean, but they need there's obviously a problem because they don't have their full powers.
Yeah. I don't know.
And it also doesn't. Okay, never mind.
We know that Dimitri's body is dead, but he is apparently, according to Guy, still present somehow. So if we ask the bonsai about it, it might be able to come up with an idea for why. But I also know that the bonsai is against the undead, so if you think that information would make them immediately turn to getting rid of any of you, I'll tell them whatever you guys think is best.
I think that they would be useful. That sharing this information with them and asking for their opinion would be useful. You're right when you say they're still not at full power, so they probably wouldn't be able to do anything. I do think, Doc, it will be best if you do that alone, though.
Yes.
And you're still okay with that?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know. Does that sound okay to you, Guy?
Sorry. Does what sound okay?
Telling the God of Nothing about this to see if they might know what's going on. It might. I think I have a bit of a fear that knowing that Dimitri has been quote unquote taken care of in some way might make them a bit more hostile towards you. But so I'm asking if you think that sharing that information is worth the risk. But May said, of course, that they're still not at full power, and so they probably wouldn't be able to do anything. I'm just worried about their attitude.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's had a kind of bad attitude from day one, so we should get as much information out of it as we can.
Sure.
Okay.
All right. So that's potentially interrogating Kane, asking the bonsai about what they know about God killers and about if they have any insight to this situation. We can look into how to maybe restrain ghosts that we summon. I don't think we would have much to worry about with Kane, but
If we figure something out, we could get some very useful information out of Dimitri.
maybe.
Plan M.
If we want to also look into how to restrain ghosts that we summon for Kane, I don't think that would be a bad idea. It would just lengthen the time frame of, now to when we can actually get information from him.
There were runes in the library, right?
Yeah.
There were about how, about keeping those ghosts in that certain area.
All right. So
Yes.
keep McAfee in, maybe. Or
Yes.
Kind of.
It didn't stop McAfee from attacking us,
Yeah.
but it might be worth checking those for a place to start.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds good. I don't know about me going there alone just to look at some runes. I'd probably want some help with that. Maybe. No, it would be too dangerous to bring anybody from the underbelly into the library, I think.
Probably.
We can, Doc can copy them on a piece of paper.
Yeah. Or you can cast her right in and like where the hell is anybody gonna go in there?
I don't know. But, either way, Doc, I would like it if you came with me to look at those runes, especially since you remembered in the first place.
Yes, that works.
Cool. You guys can come too if you want, but I don't know. Y'all are busy.
I'm so busy.
What makes you think I'm busy?
Well,
You do have 2 jobs now.
You have 2 jobs. Whatever. Point is, you guys can come if you want. Bottom line is, I just don't want to go alone, and Doc would be the most useful person to bring.
I'm not that great at the whole research thing, but I'd prefer to accompany you.
Yeah. I can come. I don't know shit about fuck, but I don't know.
Cool.
And not to put you under the microscope, but maybe Guy can lend some insight to ghost stuff if that will help.
Yeah, I'm kind of a pro.
Yeah.
I mean, you've
One
been a
of the best
ghost
ghosts
longer
I
than
know.
any of us have, so.
That is true.
Okay, so that's ghost stuff, cane, tree stuff,
Got a full platter.
profit. And I can I'll check the garden in a bit as well.
Yeah. Can I come with?
Do we want to make it a group outing? Do we want to have a little field trip?
I'd like to go with.
We can all go as a group. We're co-workers. We're friends.
We are friends and we do work together.
And we live here.
And we live here. We can walk anywhere we want.
Yeah. Of course you guys can come. Woof. I don't know if it would make sense to do that now, especially since it's pretty late at night. Don't really want to look suspicious.
Don't you want to be a little sneaky with it?
Yeah, let's go.
Do you need to rest before you cast a spell? Do you?
No, I haven't.
Refill your spell slots.
I want to go now.
Okay.
I can feel. Oh, my body's calling to me.
Oh.
It says it. Oh, it wants all 4 of us to be over there.
I feel it calling too. Can you feel it?
What? Why? That doesn't make any sense with the narrative that he's spun for us right now.
Yeah, that
said
has sinister implications.
You said it was telling all of us to go, so.
No, it was telling him
me.
to.
Why would my body talk to you?
It's a joke.
I know.
Doc doesn't participate in this conversation. They just stand up and lean against the door, ready to leave.
Okay.
I also stands up and walks out the fucking door.
Yeah, let's go. We all go.
I pet Valerie and then I go.
Aww.
Okay.
Remember Valerie, everyone?
Valerie was here.
I
forgot.
Yeah, she was sitting on Miko's head the entire
Oh,
time.
hell yeah.
Oh, nice.
Great.
Alright, let's go.
Her head is so sit-onable. Anyway.
Okay. I'm about to expose your ass, Miko. Okay, hold on. Yeah. You, all go down to the garden. And, Yeah, you all go down to the garden, you walk over to the tree. None of you really have hung out near the tree, but you go over, and there's plenty of weeds, and this tree is a mighty tree. It's very strong looking. Not super tall. It's not like a super old tree, but it does look strong and is quite beautiful. On the ground, you see many weeds, and if you pay attention, you can see two kind of dips in the ground. And on each of these dips is a wilted red chrysanthemum on each of them, as it has been a while. You can tell that there are bodies under there.
Okay. Would you let Miko cast Detect Magic and Identify? I feel like she would want to do the whole area, not just a tree to make sure, but if you think that's useless, we can just jump straight to Identify.
I think both of them would kind of reveal the same information, if that makes sense. Let me tell you. Detect Magic. You hold out your hand, you cast Detect Magic, close your eyes, and your head starts to hurt, almost throb. There is an incredible amount of magic in this tree. Just so much that you can only cast it for about a second before you have to cease the spell. And then
Okay.
you cast Identify. And almost like white text, you kind of just see in your mind, like this is the singular thought you have. It's a boundary.
Oh.
So. Okay. I'm out of character right now. I was kind of right. Alright. Anyway. Okay. Yeah, I think Miko casts Detect Magic. You can all see her, like, become a little more distressed. But she casts Identify before you guys can really do anything, and then when she does that, I think she just kind of goes like, oh my god.
What?
Are you okay?
This is godly.
Godly.
This is there's a god's domain here. And she backs away from the tree, very scared.
Guy, is this yours?
I don't think I have anything to do with this.
I don't.
What?
Maybe.
Miko, cast Detect Magic on me. Am I godly?
I think Detect Magic has a radius. I feel like Miko might have just been able to.
It was Identify, right? That.
Identify is the one that you have to touch people for. Anyway.
Identify him.
Identify me. Guy puts his arms out.
Okay. Miko is kind of like trembling as she reaches forward and casts Identify on Guy.
Okay, give me a sec.
Oh god.
That's never a good
Oh,
sign.
I was really hoping she would just be like, okay,
Guy
it's
was-
Guy.
Guy was joking. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh,
After
God.
this, Doc is gonna cast Divine Sense again because Miko just said it was a godly thing, so Doc's gonna see how much celestial energy is over here.
God, I think what would come up for Guy is that you would register. What would come up for Guy? You would be able to read that, like I would let you cast Identify on any ghost, and I think ghosts are kind of inherently magic, so they would come up like ghost. I think that you cast Identify and you don't really get a clear answer. What you would kind of process, because I feel like Identify kind of just gives you the thought of what it is, right? What you would kind of get from this, glean from this, is like a mishmash of a bunch of different thoughts. What you get from that, the kind of thoughts that come to the surface, is not meant to be dead. And pretty powerful ghost. A magic that isn't super like, most ghosts are just ghosts. You can tell that there is a underlying thing with your friend that you can't quite pin down. It's too metaphysical in your mind. It's as if it's like a 2D shape trying to imagine a 3D shape. And I think the only word you can make out is just universe. And I know that makes no goddamn sense for something that you cast Identify on. You get a lot of information that does not make sense, essentially. But what I've told you is what Miko would glean.
Okay. Miko, just keep casting one level spell and then getting flavor blasted with such weird, like, earth-shattering information. I think she casts Identify on Guy, and then she goes, whoa? Okay.
What did it say? Like super awesome and handsome?
You seem to be very powerful.
Guy flexes lightheartedly.
It's weird. Sorry. I'm having a hard time parsing what the fuck is going on.
Weird and powerful. I already knew that about him.
You from the spell, I got the weird feeling that you're not even supposed to be dead. And I don't know what that even means. I don't know what supposed to be dead looks like, but I feel like you're not it. And that's such a weird thing to say, but that's just what the spell, like, gave me. And there's more stuff there that I don't even know how to express to you, because it just doesn't make sense. But it's important, and I know that because it hurts my head to think about, and it's so obvious, but I don't know what it is. And now it's making me not make sense. And I feel like we're just really glossing over that there's apparently a god in this tree.
I'm
Can
not supposed to be
Doc
dead.
cast divine sense while this is happening? But you guys finish your conversation first.
Okay.
You cast Divine Sense and you can feel it from the tree. Godly. Celestial.
Okay, I'm not supposed to be dead.
Yeah,
Can guy kind of points to the graves. Can you cast it on Val?
Do you know which is which?
Okay, well, no. First of all, I don't.
Does Guy feel a connection with one of them?
I will say, eerily, one is bigger than the other one.
Great. Probably the smaller one.
Okay. I would need, I think, to cast Summon Undead first. You need to touch. Identify requires touch, and I don't know if that would work through the ground.
Oh. That feels a little inappropriate right now.
I don't know. DM, do you think would you want Identify to work through the ground right now, or?
Nope.
Okay, then no.
That might startle him, honestly.
Yeah, and I don't know. I feel like Malik should know.
Yeah. Okay.
We can, I guess, I don't know how urgent this information is to know, but I'm fine putting a pin in that if we want. But we definitely, it's important to me that we figure out what's going on with you, Guy. For your sake.
Right. Okay. If I'm not supposed to be dead, why does this God of Nothing have such an issue with me?
Maybe it's stupid.
Guy high fives you.
Hell yeah.
I don't know. I think this is just making it very real to me that I have no idea how metaphysics works, actually. So, I'm just gonna say I have no idea. And maybe Doc can ask about that if they want. Miko, sorry.
I was just gonna ask, why the fuck do we have two god trees? Gods in trees? Can this one do coins too?
I hope not. That'd be scary. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I want this tree to move and do as little as possible right now. Ugh.
May turns to the tree and goes, "Hey, you in there?"
No, God. Stop.
Like, can you imagine if I was just like a big coin drop?
It drops on May's head and she dies.
Oh God.
And then we have to call Rick. No.
Oh, God.
Okay. Miko, what she does is that she messages you, Guy. And she says, do you remember when we were in Noctar and we went to Ebisu's temple?
Yes.
I'm remembering now that Geki that was there said that Ebisu went wrong with you? Or made a mistake? Maybe if the God of Nothing is a dead end on that front, you could try appealing to him again. I know last time his signs weren't very clear, but I don't know.
You can say this out loud, Miko.
I wasn't sure.
Yeah, it's fine. Because I don't know what to make of that.
Okay. Do you want me to say it out loud? Because this conversation's pretty much over, but...
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay. You guys just saw Miko and Guy stare at each other for like a minute.
May was just staring at the
Yeah.
tree. waiting for a response.
Doc and May have been having a thumb war.
Alright. Okay. Miko addresses the group and she goes, so, one thing that this reminds me of is that when me and Guy were in Noctar, we were checking out the shrines, and at Ebisu's shrine, the priest there told us that maybe Ebisu, something went wrong with Guy, something that wasn't supposed to happen, and I didn't really think about it that much, but now I'm
Thought
seeing,
maybe it's relevant.
yeah, I'm seeing
Yeah.
through time right now. That's how I'm feeling.
Does seem relevant.
Yeah, so but Ebisu's signs are very vague.
Which one's Ebisu again?
God of luck.
Of luck.
And fisherman,
Oh, okay.
but mostly luck.
Ebisu's signs are vague.
He sort of just threw fish at me.
He did. It was really weird. It's I wouldn't say it's less vague than Okame, but I would say it's more confusing than Okame, and so I don't know how much we would be able to get from appealing to him, but maybe it's something we could try to do over time. Or that guy could try to do. I'm not trying to infringe upon your relationship with Ebisu right now.
Guy shrugs.
Maybe Ebisu's in there.
Nah, I doubt it.
That would
doubt
be
it.
such a strange turn of events.
Doc does sign on that topic. What sort of boundary do we think this is? Because we did research and we know that a god can hide their boundary in different places. And Dimitri must have known about this one.
Yeah, I think realistically.
Can I be annoying really quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone remind me what a boundary is.
Oh yeah, we read about it.
In the library.
And
I was there.
Yeah, the
I
way
was distracted.
the way the god killers got to the gods, or theoretically would get to the gods, is by use of a boundary breaker, and breaking the god's boundary, which is like where their like I think their energy is like most concentrated or something, so you can like enter their domain through their boundary.
Yeah, because you apparently you can only kill a god within their domain.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's called a boundary. I'm assuming it's the like, it's like some sort of celestial energy thing that's like, this is the boundary that keeps everyone out of their domain.
Yeah.
Sorry, are we explaining this to Guy
I was
or
explaining
to
it to Guy.
Andy?
I think.
Oh,
I
okay,
assumed Doc was signing.
Yeah,
okay.
I also
was
assumed
explaining
that.
I was explaining it in real life because because right before Guy said that, Chelsea was going to ask Haley for a refresher on boundaries. So I was just like, oh, cool, we're doing that now.
Oh wow, great. Well,
Cool.
I'm so glad that
You got it all right.
Doc is doing
Cool.
such a good job signing so efficiently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think realistically, and just going based off of all the context we have, this is probably maybe Vitabond's, just because of her connection to Dimitri that we already know about. And if he's saying to specifically bury these guys under this tree, maybe he thinks like she's gonna like guard them or something. I don't know how.
That
exactly
did occur
works,
to
but-
me. It's more likely than Ebisu, a god of fishermen, being in a tree that is very landlocked.
Probably.
Guy has the most cartoony frown on his face that you've ever seen.
Guy, are you okay?
Did you want it to be Ebisu?
I don't want it to be Vitabond.
Yeah.
I don't.
Doc signs. That also brings up more so, what would Dimitri and Vitabond gain from having bodies buried here?
I don't know.
I don't even really want to think about it. I mean, it's important, but it just...
If Guy is such a powerful ghost, maybe she like feeding off your energy. Is that a thing? I don't know.
First of all, I don't even know what that meant. Second of all, I don't know why he is more powerful than your run-of-the-mill ghost, I guess.
Maybe it's actually reversal. Maybe I don't know. Okay, I was gonna say maybe she's making him more powerful, but like that would have to be unintentionally, because why would they want that?
I don't think we should rule out anything right now, just because we have literally no idea what any of this is.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's just like the proximity, right? But then once again, the question is why.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know.
No, go ahead. No wrong answers.
I was just gonna say, maybe everyone who dies in a horrible fire in the palace gets buried here. Days since somebody's died in a horrible fire. However many days it's been. And they flip over the little paper.
So far, for what we know, it's that theory has a 100% rate, but we don't know who's all buried here.
Yeah,
if there is even.
I stopped saying it because it sounded stupid, and it's probably not right, because...
The specifics of dying in a fire or whatever, maybe not, but maybe something to do with dying in the palace?
Maybe. I don't know how much of this is up to chance and how much of this is calculated, and it scares me.
Yeah.
So,
It'd be about around 670 days.
Well, there you go. Write that on the whiteboard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we don't know anything right now.
yeah. Well, we know more than we did, and now we
We
also
have-
know less.
We have more questions, yeah.
Funny how that works. Fun times.
I don't feel particularly more powerful than I did. But also I've been here for almost a year now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's possible that, I don't know, maybe your, like,
You don't really
ghost self doesn't remember, like, I don't know.
you don't really have a frame of reference for what a quote unquote normal ghost
Well, he was
can
comparing
do.
it to when you were alive, I assume, right?
Yes.
Yeah. But I'm just thinking maybe being a ghost, like, distorts your mind a bit. I really don't know.
Yeah.
Guy furrows his eyebrows.
Yeah, your fucking mind's distorted.
I would love to be more helpful. However, I can't. So we just have to accept that. I really want to tell you what the fuck powerful means. I cannot. It just has something to do with you being a ghost, and I guess we know for a fact that you are, again, a different type of ghost than what quote unquote normal ghosts do, or how they function. I don't know.
We're racking up quite a list of ghosts we want to summon.
Hmm.
I'm really putting in the hours. Alright, well.
Alright, well, make a list of things we have to do now.
Yeah, okay.
Now cast Identify on me.
Sure. Cast Identify on. Actually, that might be a good idea.
But
Okay.
yeah, we haven't really done that since. I mean, we haven't done it at all, but maybe.
No, I didn't think I would ever have to cast Identify on my coworkers.
Maybe I'm fucked up now.
Maybe. This is going to be. I'm looking at the DM, Miko's third use of Identify, whatever that means. All right, Miko.
Yeah, all right.
Val in real life reached out her hand to me, so I'm assuming that.
May does as well.
Yeah. Miko touches May's paw and casts Identify.
I think that you would sort of get the same information that that Doc kind of did, where you would get like there's a bunch of different stuff going on within May right now. You on a very basic level, you basically can find traces of multiple different monsters of the powers of Vitabond coursing through her. You can imagine imagine if Miko touches May and then basically sees like every monster in D&D, and then sees like every spell in D&D, and then sees like vampire werewolf homebrew, and that's basically what she sees.
Okay.
Very, very quickly flips through the entirety of the player's handbook, and then also some homebrew.
Yeah, Miko.
No. She flips through the entirety of the player's handbook, and then clicks on fucking D&D Beyond.
Homebrew
tab.
races.
Yeah, homebrew races and May's head, and that's what she sees.
Miko closes her eyes, casts Identify, and after a few moments yanks her hand away. She goes, "Oh my god!"
Was it that bad?
Okay, I'm sorry. What is wrong with our friend group?
We're just.
Doc signs, there are a lot of things happening in May's blood.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just built different.
I was there. I just didn't really want all of it just shoved into my brain at once. That's a bit much, especially after Guy and this stupid tree.
Hey, watch your mouth around the tree.
Whatever. I think Miko's developing a bit of a headache. Yeah. Basically what Doc said. You have a lot going on, May, and it's a lot. And I wish I could be more helpful.
Nothing specific.
You've got some Vitabond going on.
Oh.
That's the thing that really sticks out to me. You've got basically every monster I've ever heard of, plus some. Basically every enchantment and curse I've ever heard of on some level. And Vitabond. Those are the categories of things.
You know, I hadn't thought about that. Hadn't considered, you might have put some Vitabond in me or something. Some Vitabond juice.
No, I wouldn't assume that you would, because that's insane.
Yeah. But I guess it makes sense. Maybe? I don't know. Does it make sense? What the fuck makes sense?
I don't know what makes sense. Not this, I wouldn't think.
I'm following along perfectly.
Yep. It's all just one linear strand.
I think Miko's just fucking like looking at her hands right now.
Anybody else have any fun things they want to say? I'm hungry. I'm ready for my little midnight snack.
Yeah, can I accompany you for your midnight snack?
You want some?
Alright. Yeah, I'll have some.
Oh, hooray.
Yeah. Oh, something I've learned. I can... Actually, never mind. No, I'll say it. So I can't eat stuff, right? I can still taste stuff. So, like, if you get a fucking ice cream or some shit,
you want me to rub it against
don't look
your tongue?
Yeah, don't look away, or else I'll snag a lick.
Got it. Okay.
Uh-huh.
You got little ghost taste buds?
Yeah.
Would it be like a ghost lick, or would you just make yourself corporeal just for this?
Well, I'd have to interact with it.
Gross.
Okay.
Yeah, so it would be a real lick. Sure, May don't mind.
Yeah, you can have... If you want some ice cream, you can just ask.
Is that a new development?
Yeah.
Being able to taste stuff?
No.
Oh, you just figured it out.
I just didn't, really try it. Yep.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks.
Is that... Well, that's all your senses for you there.
Yeah. I guess so.
Doc hands Guy a lollipop.
Oh my god.
Are you gonna do it?
No.
Oh.
What?
I don't.
I wanted to see.
Y'all want to watch me lick a lollipop?
Yeah.
While we're standing out in the fucking graves.
To the Vitabond tree.
Okay. Guy unwraps the lollipop and fucking eats it. Okay, he does it.
Oh my god.
He looks very annoyed.
How was it?
I will say I did text Andy personally. Okay, this is something that I've told Andy. Yeah, no, Guy can do that. I did text Andy just now. Guy figured it out because of the BJs.
No!
Disgusting on recording!
I'm recording?
I was gonna leave
No,
it in
session? We can't edit this shit. Oh,
Haley,
I mean, I'm gonna have
Haley,
to edit
thank
it
you for
anyway.
saying it out.
oh my god. Val,
Haley,
edit
thank
this
you for
part
saying
out.
it out loud.
No.
Because I was
Yeah.
thinking this the whole time.
This-
I was thinking it the whole time.
I thought it was implied enough. We didn't have to say
That's
it.
so fucking funny. Is that
God.
that is? Oh my god, that's the canon reason. That's hilarious.
That is.
Did you
what I
forget
was
we were
thinking.
recording right now?
No one watches my fucking podcast. This is for me.
Okay, alright, yeah,
This is
that
for me
is
and my friends.
that is the reason.
I am gonna be editing it anyway. If you do happen to want me to edit it out, I can. But it is also very funny.
I don't
No
care.
way, I'm not.
It's funny.
My DM-ness, no.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, well.
Got it.
Anyway, yeah, I do think that because the way lollipops work is that like the kind of like flavor juice, like you do have to swallow it, but he can't do that. So I think
Yes,
that
so he
just-
can't like because it like fucking it flavors your spit and then you eat your own spit. So you can do that, but he can't like take a bite out of it. You know, like
There's just
Yeah.
fucking like
so he's not gonna
juice
eat the
dripping
whole
down.
thing.
Yeah, no, he just puts it in his
Yeah,
mouth
no.
and then he takes it out and it's dry.
Yeah,
that's exactly what
essentially.
happens.
Yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah, how was it?
It's fine. Not my favorite flavor.
Oh.
What's your favorite
Dog
Dog
flavor?
signs,
Tell
what's your
Doc to
favorite
get-
flavor?
Yeah.
Mango.
I'm gonna roll a luck check. Does Doc have mango flavored candy?
Yeah, not a super common one.
No.
That's a 14.
Yeah, you can have it. Yeah.
You have like two of
Okay.
them.
Yeah, Doc reaches into their coat pocket and it takes like a full 4 seconds. And it's truly like their pockets are not that deep. Like you can see how deep their pockets are. It's not like you can see where the end of the pocket is. So it's very strange that they can reach into their pocket for that long of a time. But they do, and they pull out a mango lollipop.
Great.
Well, there you go. You don't
Guy
have to.
awkwardly smiles. He specifically makes this face. Now he's a grown ass man holding 2 lollipops.
You can give that to May or whatever, since she's feeling peckish.
I'm not-
Yeah,
yeah, okay. Sure. You can keep. the
yeah,
mango
Doc,
then.
I'll save this for later.
Okay.
Alright, May, let's get you fucking ice cream.
Hell yeah.
Alright. Guy's gonna kind of wait for everyone to start walking and then try to sneakily put a flower on Val's grave.
No. What kind?
Whatever is closest.
Okay. What do you think would be closest, Jordan?
Oh god.
Just for my mental image.
What?
Nothing. I didn't
Carrot?
say
Carrot?
I didn't
What?
say anything.
That's not a flower.
It
Well,
looks
carrots
like a
do have
from
flowers.
The top.
Oh my god. What's the fucking flower, please?
Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. It could be a spider lily. There are spider lilies in the garden.
Cool.
All right.
Well, does Guy remember? He's probably asked before. Does he know what Val's favorite flower is?
Oh. It's Lily of the Valley.
Whoa.
Oh, that's cool. There's probably none around, so
No, they're poisonous.
yes, spider lily. Well, so are spider lilies.
Well, yes, but there's
Um,
they're different. They're native. It's
All
like
right, yeah.
an obligation.
Lily, it has the name in it. It's similar enough. Val would get it. He would get it.
Alright. You put a spider lily on his grave, and you put it next to the wilted red chrysanthemum. One still on your grave, one on Val's. You put the spider lily next to it.
Alright. Guy catches up with everyone else.
Right.
Are we doing anything else, or is that of the episode? Because
Now time
Yeah,
for
let me
my...
start at the fucking festive.
Yay! Let's
Yeah,
go to
it's good.
karaoke.
Fine. I think that's a good place to end.
yeah,
Me too.
I do think Miko would just go to fucking bed after that. Because oh my god, she's losing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Okay. Let me say my thing. Or
Yeah.
I've been forgetting to say it.
go ahead.
I'm gonna say it. That's all I have for today.
Yay!
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 I hope you coggers at home enjoyed today's episode. Sorry it's long.
So-
No, I'm not.
This not this session, because this has all been the same session.
Yep.
But this, from our last pause, has been 2 hours.
Yep.
Great job, team. Hit the showers.
I'm glad we could clock some extra cogging in because I've been so thirsty for it.
Same.
I think this episode will probably be our longest.
It will.
Wow.
Probably ever, maybe. I don't know. I'm literally anticipating the finale being like Saturday. We go to sleep and then we wake up and continue recording.
Yeah, part
So
two.
Oh, that's the dream.
Yeah.
God.
All right.
We need
Okay.
to, when that happens, we need to set aside Saturday and Sunday.
yeah, no, I am thinking for the finale we're gonna need so much fucking time because I don't think anyone's gonna be ready for that to end.
Nope.
Mhm.
All right.
Oh god. I need to end an episode now.
Yeah,
Start
yeah,
crying.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.